I'm saying? Like, even PG-13 movies, or even rated G, rated PG movies, right? They had this certain grit to them. They had this, like I don't know. They even curse. They even curse the rated PG movies, right? But nowadays,
I hope everyone's doing well. I am in Flash's room, but Flash is gonna go to bed soon, so be okay. But I'm glad to be in this room. I was hoping to play Flash, but it is really late. He's getting used to a new arcade stick. He replaced the lever with Korean style, and it's a very different style, so it's gonna take him like a week to get used to it anyways. But yeah, we're in this monster room. We've got DK Jacky, aka PK Vaughn. We've got HotSauceNelly, aka Nelson. We've got IceWizarrd. We've got Crazy Drunk, aka banok. And I'm in here. Earlier there was Adam Yuki. There was... we've had a lot of good players in this room. So you can hear in the background Chief Flash's screen. So...
But the problem with Simpsons was they had a lot of zoom in effects, right? So I think
but I'm glad to see Flash enjoy his glad to see Flash really enjoy his stream and chatting with everyone as he always does. He's one of the we're really lucky in the community to have him. He's got the swagger that people really respond to in the fighting community, but he's also a guy who really cares. He's a good man. So.
Excellent. I can see that. Or beating Japanese version of Contra. Not the US cheap version, right? Not the Japanese version of Contra. But I can do that. I'm pretty sure I still remember Ninja Gaiden 2 step by step. I play now. Battletoads versus Double Dragon, I guess.
Alright, so IceWizarrd's been doing really awesome in this room tonight. Probably doing better than I would, actually. But he got a win off of Himajan. It's Himajan's last game tonight. Nelly is obviously always very strong. And Flash is good at pointing out what's really good about Nelly's play, like some of the decisions Nelly makes and the adjustments he made around what people are doing. I'm not as good at that, but I wish I was. Alright, they're talking about retro games actually. I thought Flash was talking about like Ninja Gaiden 2 on the Xbox 360. He was talking about Ninja Gaiden 2 on the NES, which is a great game. Ninja Gaiden 1 was a really tough game. Alright, that was a good match between Nelly and IceWizarrd. Now we've got Crazy Drunk and Nelly.
Round one. Ready, go!
Turn the volume up on my system.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Oh man, Crazy Drunk takes it. Let's see how my connection with Crazy Drunk goes. Alright, let's see how this goes. Leon has advantages in this matchup, but Crazy Drunk is very strong as hell, so I'm not doing really well.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Hey, good to see you, ID Wells. Thank you so much. Oh, I think Flash rated. Thank you so much, Flash. Alright, that was good. Yeah. Alright. Nice bait.
Round 3. Ready, go! Round 4. Ready, go!
I might have been able to tech one of those. I need to test that out.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Oh, I should have canceled it. Oh, I got through.
What a knucklehead!
Yeah, that's my Victrix. It has that loud sound with the aluminum body. So it definitely does feel like a Shaw Brothers movie whenever I fight with Crazy Jacky. It feels that way. Yeah, right now Flash is going retro stream, which is cool. Nice. Almost.
Round 3. Ready, go! Round 4. Ready, go!
I was able to get one on DK Jacky. DK Jacky's really good. It's the first time I fought his John though, and
Serious fight.
that was good. That was fun.
Oh, nice. I'll check that out.
Round 1. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go! Ring out. Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice, that was good. We're getting some lag, which is not good.
Knockout.
Very good. It's gonna be tough, but I hope that lag will disappear because I can gain confidence otherwise. Let's see.
Ready, go! Knockout.
Ah, good game.
What a knucklehead.
So how's everyone doing tonight? Oh boy, this is where my streak ends. It's gonna be where my streak ends tonight.
Nintendo Power Magazine subscription days.
And I like listening to Splash's retro chat right now.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout.
Oh, that was good. I thought I attacked in time.
Round 3. Ready, go! Excellent!
Alright, got it. Yay! I went around the world. Okay.
I want a serious fight!
This final fight, yeah. Not to be biased or anything, but final fight has nothing to do. Final fight doesn't matter.
Alright, now it's my best try.
Compared to Streets of Rage 2, what compare?
I'm really sad to hear about the storage. I'm glad you've got your health.
Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
I like that side turn lock.
Excellent! Round 3. Ready, go!
Yeah, that just doesn't work out, Shun.
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
I know better than that. Just block it and throw. Block it and throw. So,
Round 5.
yeah.
Ready, go!
I've got it. That was a fun run. Good game, Crazy John. Good game. I hope you guys enjoyed that run though. So, and again, oh, sorry. Whew.
This shit's so good. Yo, Chanchai's on a tear right now.
It just ended.
Round 1. Ready, go!
They can. I can show you I can. Maybe I'll do a stream sometime, or maybe tonight. I'll do a segment where I show common moves and what people mistake when they see them, and what to look for. I do like helping people learn how to fight. Anybody who's played me in offline knows that I'm happy to spill all the beans on Leon. Even online, I'm happy to spill the beans on Leon. So if you have a question, let me know. Obviously, the handstand double kick, everyone thinks it looks like a mid, but it's a low attack. Yeah, there is risk in blocking low though, because actually Leon's mids are pretty good. But most of the ones that would really punish you are kind of slow, except for elbow. You know, because he's got elbow punch, and then he'll Oki you. Otherwise, he prefers to rely on counter hit and side turn. But yeah, but his low dealing with the lows is rough. Because in VF, you don't have to deal with low attacks that much. I mean, look at Jacky. He has very few lows, but he has some good lows. He's got the low back fist, but he really has that sweep is really good of his too. And then you know he's got strings that do 2kk. So yeah. Yeah. So the guard break. The good thing on Leon's guard break is you should learn how to just kind of. It's hard to say. Easier said than done, but you can react to it. It's one of those where if you see that stance, and if you are able to just respond and like do a low punch will beat anything from that stance. So the whole point for Leon to do that stance, if I fight a good opponent, I have to get them pressured so much that they're thinking about something else, that they're really worried about what I'm going to do besides the guard break, and that's when I can do the guard break. So another way to look at it from my view is you do a lot of your normal mix-ups, and then when you realize your opponent's under enough pressure, you sometimes feel, oh, this is a good time to do a guard break because they're under a lot of pressure and they're just trying to deal with the mix-ups that I'm doing already. Because all I need for them to do is to guard, and I just need to know that I put enough guard pressure on them so that the guard break opens up. Because Leon's guard break is very slow. You know, Akira's guard break's terrifying because it's fast. It comes like that to the point where you feel like sometimes you just don't even want to hit guard against Akira. Sometimes you just like I just tap guard when I fight against Akira. I don't allow myself to hold guard very much against Akira. I would rather evade or get hit by the guard break. But if I see no signs that the Akira will use a guard break, then yeah, I can hold guard and do guarding like normal. But actually against Akira, because I play Leon, I like to do backdash games, and I like to do side turn, and I like to evade. So all those things are what I like to do against Akira. And so I try to get myself out of the guard break situation by forcing spacing, pushing things at like just outside of elbow range, and then punishing his other stuff. Allow myself to have more reaction time because I'm playing a range game, even though the move list is lower. But Leon has a lot he can work with. While super dashing elbow, I can't race with the backdash. If the Akira likes to use regular dashing elbow, many times I can backdash with that dashing elbow and score 4-4K with that. Pai has similar things where she can kind of backdash, see that Akira's chasing her, and she can do like 1P and then hit it and combo him. Yeah. Jean's guard break is the same situation. He has to put pressure on you because it's actually very slow, and it's so telegraphed that at some point you do need to train yourself. And I still get hit by it a lot, so you know I'm not saying I'm perfect against it. But the goal is to be able to evade, punish it, or to low attack on when you see it. And the best way to do that, the best way to see something, and it's really hard, but the best way to see something is to try to understand what the situation was that someone used that thing. So if it's a guard break, when does that opponent like to do it? If you have, the good thing that for me for streaming is I can rewatch the matches and I can see exactly what the opponent did and what was it that got them to use a guard break then, or what situation it was, and see if there's a pattern there. And then taking that approach, that makes it easier to predict, to feel a guard break coming. Whereas if you're trying to literally react to it, that is so freaking hard. And if you're trying to guess it without that kind of knowledge, that's really hard. You know. So awareness. In this game, you really have to put the awareness in situational awareness. And sometimes that means you do gotta lab what your opponent did, or watch the replays, watch the VODs. You know, this game is on PS4. Everyone has the capability of recording their gameplay. So you should always record your gameplay. You don't have to put it on YouTube. You don't have to put it on Twitch. But you have the ability to record and watch your matches. So we don't need the replay feature. We have the save video clip. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not perfect, but But I will say, given the, you know how we get bugs like the hit sparks showing up after the round? I think because of that, I don't think Sega ever really wants to give us, like, even if it gave us the replay feature, it's not going to give us step-by-step, just because of bugs like that. I think they don't want to show that kind of junk. And I think that's why we haven't seen it since VF4. It's because of particle effects. VF4 we had frame by frame, or something close to it. And that would be awesome if we could get that, because there's a lot you can learn from that. But it would be nice just getting basic replays. That's kind of, it's basic. But at least on the PS4 we can save replays. And saving replays is good, you know? So. I hate Vanessa's knee with the pet. Even though I have a Sabaki that can beat knee, but I have a hard time reading. Like, there are some situations I see. That's where I need to study when Nelly likes. What are the conditions that Nelly likes to use that knee? Because Nelly has specific conditions. There's certain knockdowns where that knee becomes an option when you tech roll, and so can I Sabaki that? Leon might be able to, you know. So I gotta look into that. But at the same time, this is a game where you have so many options that sometimes you don't have to show that option so often, and Nelly doesn't show it as often as, say, Rayblade. Rayblade will do the knee, like, a lot. So Nelly has now gone around the... if Nelly beats me, then Nelly has gone around the world. So let's see if that happens. I'm going to try to save the world from Nelly, at least for this round. Let's see.
Round one. Ready, go!
Try to attack that. Yep. I love Nelly's use 9P. He uses it when he thinks you're going to do low punch, and he's right, like, most of the time. He does, and he only uses it in stuff like that. Alright.
Round three. Ready, go!
I love that. That was beautiful. So he's been getting me with that for about 2 weeks now. I still have trouble processing that that's what's going to happen. I thought I blocked.
Round five. Ready, go!
No, that was awesome. That was a good game. Very good game. Congratulations, Nelly, on going around the world.
You're no match for me.
Like this game's full soundtrack was it never let down, yo. This game.
Round one. Ready, go!
This game changed the direction. This game changed game forever, yo. This type of game, this game in general, specifically this game.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Cannot stop playing this game. This game is so fucking addictive. Like the, I don't know, it's not like this game.
Knockout.
It's so fucking addictive. I don't know how to describe it. I hear a lot of good
Round
things.
3. Ready, go!
So this is one of those games that I've been waiting for next gen. I haven't seen it yet. That's why I've been on the fence. When I saw Metroid Dread, I'm like, hey, maybe I should get it again. But it's like, it's like 2D platforming in a 3D world, right? So I'm not sure about that. But if Nintendo announces Metroid 4 on the NES or next gen console,
Round 4. Ready, go!
Hey, Mister, how you doing? Right now we're in the room that Flash created, and now that Flash knows that I'm streaming these room matches, he's doing a retro stream or a retrospective stream, which is pretty cool. But we're doing good. We're having a good time here. Good morning to you. It's really early in the morning over there. Right now it is. Was it about 9:15 in the morning over there right now? Yeah, my wife just came from France, so she had a good time in Paris while she was there. IceWizards, I'm guessing they've improved a lot, but I mean they were strong already, and they're learn everybody fresh. But like their adaptations, not in the match, but like over the course of the last 2 weeks that I've watched them play, it's really cool watching how they play against each player. He does he likes fast moves, and that is normal for people learning VF, is to focus on that first, and it's fundamental because frame tights to be frame tight is so important. I forego that, so a lot of times I do get blown up for not being frame tight. Being frame tight is very important, and he does that usually. There are things that like they can add to their game, but the way they play is just really good. Man, keep it up, IceWizarrd. Like you're gonna blow me up in the matchup very soon. But I think there are things that when added to their game will make them quite a bit stronger, I believe. But we'll see. It takes a while to learn a lot. Like VF has so many tools. Learning to use all of them takes enough time. It's quite a process. So keep it up. And I see IceWizarrd expanding those tools. It's really awesome to see.
Round 1. Ready, go!
I need to look at the frame stats and show my banok. It's really important to do. So right now I'm looking at the command list. You have to see, of course. By the way, for anybody wanting to know, I did set up I kind of set up a thread in the VFTV section at VFDC, where I just probably will post some of like the cool videos I see on Twitter. I'll talk about the videos I put out, but more importantly, I think I just want to have a more active forum life again. I miss that. I know Discord is awesome, but I really miss the activity of the forums. So VF2, actually, I do talk about the both in that thread, but also on Twitter. I posted like tool-assisted Virtua Fighter 4 runs. There's a tool-assisted Kage Virtua Fighter 2 run that you should see, because it's really crazy watching what somebody does with computer tools for like applying speedrunning techniques to Virtua Fighter, and it's really interesting to see an invincible style that's gonna play frame by frame and then replay the whole thing in real time and watch how weird it is. Yeah, so there is that, and so you can see it on VFDC. I posted it, but I also posted it on Twitter, but it might get lost because Twitter, there's all the things tweeted. But in VFDC, you can see it in my thread too, and or look up my history of posts. But there's a tool-assisted speedrun applied to VF2 and VF4. It's really cool. I think Mina Highway is the YouTube channel. Check it out. It's really weird to watch. It's cool. Oops. Gets everybody every time. He got me. Forward.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Oh, he does do a big face on that. That was beautiful. No drunken points.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I thought the Sabaki would have won. Oh, that's a cool Oki. That is a cool Oki. That's good meaty timing.
Ready, go! Excellent! Round 5. Ready, go!
Oh, that's so mean. He got me. Good game. Good game. That was a lot of fun.
The OST of that game, and like the visuals, and the way the effects look, took me way back to my childhood. Yeah, Shiny Wizard, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hey, I'm glad you guys were able to find it. Let me know what you think of those tool-assisted speedruns applied to VF4 and VF2. It's crazy. It's really, really nuts. Typing at the bed was awesome. It's so good. Every year I look up and see if Typing of the Dead has been brought to like mobile or something. I'm not as crazy about is it Overdrive, but I love the classic Typing of the Dead. I want to have my kids play it, so. Yep. Yeah, so the playlist is important. I linked the playlist as well on BFTC and on Twitter. It's really important. Like, it's just awesome to watch all those speedruns. That's it. It also shows you like what insane techniques BF4 actually did have to kind of just make sure you didn't lose the situation. But again, these are tool assisted. It's like it's the ability to look at things frame by frame and make a decision just on that. So there is a cool versus though. There's like a Akira versus Lao one, so that was cool. Another thing I shared was Grandpa Zeki, was I don't know what character they play now, but they're a really good Eileen player from Japan. They have been using this tool where they can sync up the inputs. They can time the inputs perfectly, and they've got like they've got an interface with that, and so. Somehow when they use that tool, they're able to kind of check some things that are on a frame-by-frame level. And so what they found is, so they answered the question, is there a buffer in the opening? Like, you know, when you push the button, right? Is there a buffer so that both players could attack at the same time? Because if there was a buffer, they would both attack at the fastest time if they buffered correctly. He tested it, there's no buffer. You have to be frame exact if you want to have the first input, and both players could do that, but you know, 1/60th of a second. So there is no buffer in the opening, and so it's interesting to know that. Like, that's a big deal. It means you can't, like, you know, try to, if you input too early, it's not going to register. Sometimes you don't get something in the opening, so a lot of times everybody's a little late. But if somebody is perfectly timed, then, you know, that's pretty amazing. So yeah, there is no buffering in the opening, the first at the exact first move. The input buffer starts on that first frame of the round, when anybody could actually input and do something. Nice. I need to do that combo. That combo's not as nice, but yeah. Let's see.
Round two. Ready, go!
They took sports games to the next level.
Round three.
Like, the Madden games now, when I play Madden games now, I'm like, what is this shit? Like, it doesn't feel right what they say. Yes, man, you gotta dig deep. You gotta dig deep into your brain, bro. You got fancy dragoons. No, I can't believe, I don't know. That was a dirty move by EA. Licenses by NFL. Dirty move. NFL 2K.
Round four.
Oh my god, that shit.
Ready, go!
I just got a text.
Hey Ryozo, how you doing? Feel free to join the room. Everybody here would love to fight you. I think with me in the room, you'll have a better connection with some of them too. How's your Friday going? Hope you're doing well. You can see the room details on the title, but I will see if I can put it in the title. I'm glad you had a very good day. My day was pretty good. It was better than I thought it would be, so I'm happy because of that. You know, I had a better day than I expected, and now I have a wonderful BF day with friends. So, yeah, as you can see,
Wow, it was ridiculous.
You should join us. We have like Monster Room. Look at this. We got HotSauceNelly, DK Jacky. Oh my god, Ryozo's here. I'm very happy. Welcome to the room. This was the room started by Chief Flash. And then we have
Round one. Ready, go!
yeah, tonight Adam Yuki was in this room too. Adam Yuki's so good. And we got HotSauceNelly. DK Jacky's so good, amazing player. Playing their Jean.
Knockout.
We've got Crazy Drunk.
Round two.
I also think he's one of the best players in the country. So amazing, one of the best players in the West. And man, what a fun room.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
Oh, it might be better if sometimes the room has an effect that like improves, but the room is full right now. Yeah, the room is full, but you're welcome to join us later when it opens up, and we can try. If it doesn't work out, you can leave. So, worst that can happen is you see a red bar and you're like, oh, I'm out. So,
Round four. Ready, go!
okay, we've been, here's a raid is coming in. Feel free to chat, keep the chat alive. And DK Jacky has taken and he's gonna kill me too. He's gonna be like, I know he wants to fight Ryozo. I know DK Jacky wants to fight Ryozo, so. Alright. Everybody from the thank you very much and welcome. Good to see you again, Kata. It's going good. It's been a wonderful day of both better day than I expected and a wonderful BF day. It's good to see you all here. Wrong direction. That was cool. I love the stuff DK Jacky's showing me.
Round three. Ready, go!
Yeah, nice. Okay. Wrong move. Okay, he didn't go for the low. Good to know. We got Savage, DK Jacky, he wants Ryozo. Nice, he was waiting for the low. Good game. That was an awesome game. So DK Jacky showed me a lot of awesome stuff. I really like that. And he earned the right to fight Ryozo. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Let's see if he switches character. But Nope, Nelly. He's got to beat Nelly. Okay. Let's see. I'm glad that it's all green and yellow on my side. Yep. Gotta beat Nelly. I love both of you, so this is hard, okay? So, but thank you very much, DK. But this is a hard pick. Man. And I think all the Jean players, including Dennis0201 and now DK Jacky, have been learning from Jean how to really wreck people on side turn with Jean. You know? Yeah, let's see if they talk it out. I do need to study like the effects that Leon's side turn has on Vanessa. Forcing side turn changes the frames enough that like it's gotta be weird for Vanessa, and I gotta look at that. Man. Was it? I bet. I need to watch that VOD. I need to watch the Hima School of Side Turn as he applied it to everyone. It's really important, especially for John, I think. I'm overstating that, but I think it actually changes a lot of dynamics in John's play. So, just that adjustment of frames. But I've also seen like Himajan set up like back turn 6xp like in really awesome ways, like really scary ways. Like if you can do 6xp on an opponent when their back is turning, it's so nasty. It's like when it's Half-Life or more. Dang. Alright. Nelly, I'm cheering for you in the next one. Alright, here we go. It's John versus Jacky. Alright. Let the fireworks fly. This is going to be an awesome match.
Round one.
Nelly is amazing. Yeah, I love fighting Nelly. Offline and online, but offline was like 20 years ago for me. I really want to watch Nelly versus Ryozo though. I don't think I've seen it. And I don't think I've seen DK versus Ryozo's. Connection looks good though. Hey Chris. Man, having a lot of awesome matches in here tonight. Man, so good to see you, Chris. This is a good Friday night for VF. So when I post this video, I will post a link to Flash's archive to the YouTube video, because it's the, you know, like that. This is originally his room, and it just had so many amazing matches in there. So look forward to that, and definitely send a like to Chief Flash's video. It's a really good night of VF and a good night of Chief Flash's personality too. I want to see Ryozo versus Hima too. I will put the money on Himajan, but Ryozo's so good, so I want to see it. But I think both players will be so happy with that fight. Okay, so the syncing is not the syncing is good, but they will have lagged that the syncing is working out. Replays can tell you a lot when it comes to connection. They can both do the combos and everything. Nice.
Knockout.
Yeah, the Kage VF2 dual system. Oh my god, oh, it wasn't the Half-Life combo. But, so I've said it because I play Leon. There's a huge danger in doing turn-away attacks against John because if 6 XP hits you when you do those, you're dead. Like half your life is going to be gone because 6 XP, you've made 6 XP even stronger than it already is. Anyhow, good game. That was crazy. It lived up to the hype. You're gonna, you know, next one. We're cheering for you guys again. Man, that lived up to the hype. Good job. Congratulations, DK.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Ryozo, I hope Ryozo, like, that was really fun to watch. This is gonna be a really fun room tonight for all of us. And I hope you will be very happy with tonight's fights. Yeah, I would love to see that too. I miss Y2D so much. I really miss Young 2D. So I miss them. But I heard they're playing a lot. They're playing room matches. So I don't know when they do it.
Ready, go! Excellent! Round 3. Ready, go!
So DK, can you do a leap year? Can you go around the world 3 times? Is it 3 times? Yeah. How many years is it for a leap year? Every 4th year? Or 3 years?
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
Indeed. It's been hard, like, this game has been hard on a lot of the California players, but, no, IceWizarrd is very, very good. He's. I feel like he's getting strong at a crazy pace. You know, just like admiring my Harley, gotten so ridiculously strong at such an amazing pace. You know, unless IceWizarrd is a veteran, but I'm not familiar with them being a veteran. DK, you're really, really freaking good. I don't know how long you've been playing, but you're really good. There it is. Oh! Is it? That's what I was wondering. Like, because you play like somebody that's like learning the character, and in a good, but in like an amazing way. Because there are things that are like not there in your game yet that I'm assuming is going to be there soon. And so I like that offensive move use. Nice. VF acts like a muscle because of all the options you have. Oh, ring out. Good game. That was exciting. That was really good, man. Thank you very much for the game, DK. So much fun fighting DK, always. It's not lucky. He knew what he was doing. We'll call it luck. No, DK, I like DK's deliberateness in their game, and I like how in control and how fast they are. But also, it's the adaptability that impressed me right away when I first played DK.
Round 2.
Yep.
Ready?
Duck the KK. Like, you shouldn't use 8KK, but if you expect them to try to hit you out of after 8K, by all means. but that should be the exception. Honestly, 8KK is a bad thing to do, and I think IceWizarrd in one day fixed that habit, and then turned it into 8K to 8K until the opponent counter hits them. You know, so I like, actually, the way IceWizarrd uses 8K is really, really good. And they did that in just a few days. They make these adjustments, and that was impressive to me.
Ready? Go!
Hey, have a good night, Vengeance. It's always good to have you, and I'm glad to have you on the stream now. But rest well, and I'm looking forward to watching more of your matches. Thanks for posting them, and keep it up. You've been amazingly supportive for me, so I appreciate it.
Round 4. Ready?
Come on, Nelly, you can do it. I'm cheering for you. I promised you. And DK is spot on calling out the frames. Said you can't do that.
Knockout! Round 5. Ready? Go! Knockout! Round one. Ready, go!
Look at the kid. And
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
you do.
Knockout.
Alright, DK.
Round three.
You can do this.
Ready, go!
That could have been a rebound.
Knockout.
Alright. Well, DK almost went around the world twice. It's amazing. And he's going to come back and fight Ryozo some more. So, alright. He's really good, but so are you. Alright. Oh boy. No, Ryozo is really amazing. Blade. Ryozo is like when you fight Ryozo, you know right away. You feel like you're in the Japanese arcade. You feel like you're in Tokyo. You know, like everybody that plays Ryozo knows, like, feels that. Like, it's just like, this person must be from Japan. You know, not just but they're good because they're good. So, but it's the approach. It's the way. The sequence of answers kind of tells you how and the adaptation.
Ready, go!
Yep, I forgot that you played against Ryozo. And Ryozo really liked fighting your Aoi. So, yes. And you guys do chat, so yeah.
Excellent!
Awesome. Frozo's Gaming, I'm trying to remember your in-game name because I used to remember both of them together, but we haven't played in like since June. That's right, you're All-Star. Okay, we did play recently. I'm always mixed up. Yeah, Jay All-Star. Okay, so I'm trying to remind myself which player you are because I know we played, and I was like, I think it's the Brad player. Yeah, so Jay All-Star. Yeah, I want you to know that I'm glad that you've been very supportive of the streams and stuff, and I always love fighting you. We fought a few weeks ago, and I want to fight again soon. Yeah, so there is something to be said about, for some reason, when you do room matches like this, like, I had bad matches with Mr. VFDC who's in Italy, and then I play with Numbers, and I play with Mr., and suddenly the connection's good. So, I think there is a weird thing about the relay theory. Ah, no counter. Yep, that's it. Very fun first round. I do think so. Yep, waiting for it. That was so good. Ah, good round. Ryozo's doing a good clinic for everybody to watch.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Shoot. Freaking Jacky. Yeah, don't do that when he's plus.
Knockout.
Thank you very much, Ryozo.
Ready, go! Knockout. Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout.
Oh, I stole it. Okay, Ryozo was very nice to me and I stole it. Thank you very much, Ryozo.
Forgot to train, eh?
But Ryozo's still a way better player than me, so... Thank you very much, Ryozo. Let's see if certain things I've worked on work.
Ready, go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout.
Okay, 4-4 B plus K won't work there. Good to know. Backdash might not work. No, backdash won't work. Okay.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Neutral, okay. Nice.
Knockout.
First slow move there.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Nice. Oh, good stuff. Good game, Nelly.
Forgot to train, eh?
Huh, that's an interesting thought. Thanks for pointing that out, DK. I'll have to look into that. So just trying to block just 2G after blocking a high jab.
Round one. Ready, go!
That was good.
Knockout! Round two. Ready, go!
Oh, I thought that would work.
Knockout! Round three. Ready, go!
Should have been 6 PP into 6 KK.
Round four. Ready, go! Knockout!
Always. Good game, crazy. Oh, that wasn't game. Okay. I thought that was game. It felt like it.
Round five. Ready, go! Knockout!
By the way, Cruz, I really wish you're still playing. Because I want to play it more. Just, it's... We're buds, you know? We just play VF for fun. And we strengthen each other out. Alright. But you're also legit. Alright, DK. Wish me luck.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout!
Bring back the hate.
Ready, go! Knockout!
Good round. Okay, here we go.
Round three. Ready, go!
Nice, nice. That's the way. Show the young guys how to do this. Oh my god, that was late.
Knockout! Round four. Ready, go!
Good game. Nice being patient, waiting for it. Nice patience waiting for it. And I'm at -3, so.
残念だったな凡人くん
That was a fun run. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna be right back. So I am minus on the normal hit with 4P. Well, DK, like, you play, your game shows that you have a lot of knowledge. If it's not knowledge, it's feel. Your feel is really good. But it's not even that. I was doing a slow option. And you punished me. So, good stuff, man. Awesome game.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout.
Alright. My late night meal is gonna be a char siu bao and some Gatorade. So. Char siu bao is also called a barbecue pork bun. In Thailand we call it solap bao. Alright. DK versus Ryozo. Oh no, I'm gonna spectate crash. Oh no. No, I wanted to watch this. Spectator crash sucks. Blade, I think you would like the barbecue pork bun. It's really good. It's white bread that's similar to more like rice, and then which is a type of bread that's made of rice. And then you have like barbecue pork inside, filling, so it's like this inside. It's really, really good. Yeah. So you have to go to a place that sells... did the whole room crash? Crazy Drunk, thanks so much, man. I hope we get to play again soon. Well, I know I can message you, so I'm going to message you soon and we'll play. But I always love... Thanks for your matches tonight, man. Pork buns are so good, yeah. So ID Wells likes the baked ones. I like steamed ones. The baked ones are really, really good, though. It's like a buttery crust on the outside. So good. But the steamed one is the rice, yeah. So I know they have an amazing match, and we don't get to watch. You know, this is making me sad. We're just gonna have to take DK's word for however this thing goes. You know, so. Egg tart's really good. Shumai is my favorite. Hakao is also love Hakao. You know, I'm basic, so Hakao is basically a shrimp dumpling. Shumai is a pork and shrimp dumpling wrapped with a noodle outside. You know, not like one noodle. It's like the whole thing, right? But wrapping around it. So yeah, yeah. The buttery crust is really good. It's can be heavy. It's quite an experience, but I think a good start is the steam bun. It's very basic, good for almost everyone. All right, congratulations, Ryozo. DK, I wish we could have seen that match. Makes us sad that we could not. So you can tell us how it went, you know. So DK, how did the fight go with Ryozo? I think we're gonna get like some kind of quippy response to that, or quippy account. Also, you can identify Ryozo with the Magic Mike costume. So. Oh, so you almost got the second round. Man, I wish we could have seen the match. I was really excited for it, and then we had the spectator crash. Everyone heard me say no. But the consolation is I get to focus on eating my char-siu now. But I want to see the next game. Alright, Nelly. So this is another match I've really wanted to watch for a while. DK, have a good night and thank you very much. Thanks for the awesome games. Thanks for, well, being a good presence in the chat. Thanks for the amazing games you had with Ryozo. Good games. I'm excited to fight some more. Have a good night and good luck with studies or anything that you're working on. Was that punishable? Alright, Ryozo. I will. I think they are reading it, so Ryozo, DK Jacky says good games. I'm too greedy. I need to confirm. I need to watch.
Round two. Ready, go!
That setup gets me every time. I forget. It's like I forget that they're gonna do 2KK. So Rosa will keep doing it until I eventually punish it. Ah! Good game, good round. Okay, there we go.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Oh, I thought I beat that. Oh. Good game, good game. Thought I was too slow. Oh no, it's 0. Elbow is 0. So always remember that elbow when... No, it's -5. I was too slow. Let's do it. Good game, Ryozo. Good game, Ryozo. If the elbow hits though, then it's...
Round 1.
Alright, IceWizarrd, avenge me! Gotta win on Himadon. I think you gotta win on Ryozo too. Well, I'm so glad to have you here at this time of night, Andy Wells.
Round 2. Ready?
Oh, this music, I always like this music. Kage theme, this game. Oh.
Bring out.
So, just letting the chat know, 6K is -15. Leon can do 3P plus K into PK. That's, you know. But if unsure, then you can do KK. So similar with like Jacky's like elbow, if Jacky does elbow kick, it's also -15. The thing that I recommend with Jacky's elbow is if you block it, try to do a fuzzy guard. And so even though you have the advantage, you do the fuzzy guard, you do a crouch dash into a guard. And the reason you do that is because you will duck under the kick. You'll pretty much defeat most options they do unless they try to attack the fuzzy guard itself. And so when you block Jacky's elbow and you do a crouch dash, you're able to respond to what he does. And then if you end up blocking like the elbow kick, you can do a -15 Punisher. Again, for Leon, that's 3P plus K to eye poke into punch kick. Technically, you can do 4-4K, but you need to buffer that so fast that you need to know it's coming. And you could do it in that situation, but you have to have that awareness ahead of time. Because even Japanese players, they treat 4-4K as a 16-frame move just simply because of the 4-4 input costing like an extra frame. And so what they do is so the only time that they'll do it in a -15 situation usually is when it's something so clearly like you can buffer like while you're blocking and you kind of know, like it's something that has a large block stun, you know. But otherwise, it's best to just do like 3P plus K in the PK. So reverse Nitaku, okay, so reverse Nitaku is actually easy to explain. What reverse Nitaku is in simple terms, is attacking somebody when you think they're going to throw. That's really what it is. That's literally just it. It's not even a choice game, but it's doing that usually in the Nitaku situation. So when the opponent is at -6 through -9, there's nothing guaranteed, but you should mix between mid and throw usually, or like you should at least learn how to do that, and that is Nitaku. Mixing between the mid and the throw in that situation, it's like a perfect mix-up because they could defend one way or the other, but it's hard to defend both. And the way that they defend both is to do a throw escape guard or evade throw escape. But then, because of that, because throwing becomes a good option against people that are defensive, that are defending or evading, or even trying to backdash, in the proper Nitaku situation when they're close up, then reverse Nitaku is the opponent that's at minus 6 through 9 is like, he's going to throw now, and because he's going to throw, I'm going to launch him. That's reverse Nitaku. It's attacking the throw in the mix-up situation.
Round 1. Ready, go!
I thought I did it the wrong way. Yeah, if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I really am. If I stall to answer, it's just because I'm playing, but I'm happy to answer all questions. I did the wrong throw. Good game. Good round. It's okay. That is a wow moment. No, it's just dumb. So that's a situation where I have Nitaku is after blocking the uppercut. And so if I block the uppercut, I should do a mid or throw. Yeah, everyone's welcome to join, so come on in. You're welcome to come on in. Everybody's welcome. It is a fast way to get good. If you stay humble, it's a really good way to learn. Thank you for your game, Joso.
What a knucklehead!
So like, so counter hit uppercuts. Kage has a counter hit uppercut. Leon has a counter hit uppercut. Jacky has a counter hit uppercut. The ones that like we call it counter hit uppercut because it combos when you uppercut. Those are Nitaku opportunities. If you block them, almost always it's like minus 6 to 8. Or even minus 9 sometimes. So that's the time when you should... Good game, IceWizarrd. Sorry for the great connection. You can try again, and if you see a good connection, then hang in there. Because I hope you can play with us. It looks like you've got a green connection to me, though. So, I like that. Awesome. It's good to have you in here. Welcome. Welcome to the room. Alright, Nelly. Here we go. Man, Nelly, you're so mean. And I'm saying that because he's not doing anything after 9p, and it's making me very insecure. Because 9p is plus on block, and so I'm just like, dang it. Nice. 9p does it. That uppercut's so nasty. Good game. Good round. Alright, let's see here. Can I get in there? I don't know. He's gonna punish my evades. He's targeting evades. Alright. Alright, PU doesn't work. I evaded that. It must have been punishable. Good game. Very good game, Nelly.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished indeed. Time to get the sweat out. Drink some Gatorade. Get ready.
Round one. Ready, go!
Yeah, I can't wait for Cruz to be back, man. And Cruz, thank you. Cruz has been like amazingly supportive of me all the time, consistent for as long as we've known each other. So thank you so much, Cruz. It means a lot to me. More than that, though, Cruz has been a huge backbone to the New York scene. He organized a lot of events, a lot of VF events. He made sure New York was streaming VF for pretty much the whole life of Final Showdown. And that's huge. You know, back then, people knew of Portland because we had a streamer. And we had a streamer because we had /5150 who was happy to stream every fighting game. And that helped so much. You know, New York, California, and Portland, all three of those had a streaming presence. And because of that, everybody knew had a VF scene. And you don't know how, that is just so valuable. Cruz did that. On top of that, Cruz was the backbone on the equipment. He secured arcade machines, put together machines, repairs everyone's gear, makes a hitbox for Tricky, you know, repairs everybody's gear again. And Cruz is a huge backbone to the New York City virtual fire scene, which is the best scene in America for VF, you know. Yes, Gentleman Thief is from Florida, and Florida has had awesome squads throughout its history, but New York is like the scene in America, you know. So,
Round one. Ready, go!
so. And Cruz, I think we have you to thank for just for like Final Tune existing in the US, right? So. DK, you are an incredibly strong player that made me think that you must have been a veteran when I first played you. So. But I'm glad that you're in our scene, man. And I'm glad you're playing as well as you do and playing different characters. Yeah. Your VF is very, how do I put it? It's very good VF. It's like very real VF. So I like it. I'm humbled by it because I see when you're reading me and I'm like, ah crap, he's read me and I have to keep trying to throw you off guard. You know? It's really hard. Sure you do. Let's see how low it's doing. That was a good fight, Lotus. WhiteLotuShogun, you are fighting against a really, really strong player. I don't know their history, but I assume Ryozokawasaki is from Japan. Played in VF arcades is my assumption. Maybe it's just console. And I believe they currently live in Hawaii. Yeah, keep it up, man. Stay in the room. Don't feel intimidated. You have a lot of strong players in here, but just soak in the experience. You know, enjoy it. This is what VF's about. And every single person who has gotten very strong at VF has had the experience of gotten beaten down in VF, like a lot. So it's one of those things where just, you know, enjoy the process, but you fought good, you know. Keep it up. But we all believe that basically everybody has to go through a crucible in this game. I'm pretty sure that PK Braun might say, nah, it was never tough, but but trust me, everybody's been through a crucible in this game. Everybody. We all talk about it. Usually we talk about it probably. Yeah. Like, you get beat up a lot, and that's how you get better in this game. And it's because you have to see a lot. There's a lot of options. So you can't just... If you have like only one setup and try to impress your opponent with the one setup, in this game, everything has an answer to it. Everything has something that will just totally destroy it. So you just can't rely on the one thing or the one game, because at some point that's going to crack and you got to go to another game. And so when the strong players are playing somebody that's like developing, a lot of times they have an advantage that they don't even have to think about the little games they're throwing at that person. And then they're like, oh, okay, they got the answer to that, I'll just do this other thing. You know, and it's a cat and mouse game at that point. But if you learn the fundamentals that we always talk about, and to me I compare them to boxing. Learn how to jab, which you did, learn how to elbow, which you did, learn how to throw, learn how to use the defensive techniques. Eventually learn fuzzy guard, learn evade throw escape. Of course learn throw escape guard, especially in this game. You know, but then you end up learning where not to use those things too. So, yeah, keep it up. Yeah. I mean, yeah, play for the sake of learning. 100%, exactly what DK's saying. I talk about fun, but that's because I'm saying have fun learning the game. I'm not saying, oh, I'm just playing because I'm doing whatever. It's really focus. This game is a lot like a martial art, and you end up seeing it like that. It's a very systematic game. So yeah. I don't think, well, I mean, I studied martial arts when I was young, and I was the kind of kid who would order online, and well, not online because we didn't have online then, but I would go to the bookstore and I would buy like martial arts books and I would read them like crazy. And then, you know, I did study Taekwondo and One Hop Kendo, which is Kaiju Kembo, and then, you know, took classes in other stuff too. And then of course there's, you know, just reading about it. And then there's sports, applying sports principles too. You know, like when I got obsessed with tennis. And so But it's also like, you know, like the Japanese are the best at this. Like going to a Japanese bookstore like Kinokuniya and pick up like the book just for the picture sets. So like when I was learning tennis, you could see like 100 frames of Roger Federer's forehand, you know, so in a magazine, a monthly magazine. So, you know, stuff like that. And then you kind of learn some stuff that way. Only Sabaki's high punch, high fist, high punch, or high elbow, but high arm. I think Ryozo's testing me on that. That's a really good tip. Okay, everything that DK's saying, read that and apply. Ring out. I deserve that. I should have rung Ryozo out earlier. I am not focusing enough. And I deserve it, but Ryozo was drilling me. In this game, Ryozo was doing a lot of testing, and not in a bad way. I don't take offense by it. I appreciate it greatly, and this is something that Ryozo does do sometimes, and I personally appreciate it a lot when Ryozo does that. Like I don't think anyone should take offense from it. If you take offense from it, you should have won. You know, like if you took offense from somebody training you, you should have won. Then it means that like if that's what offends you, then you gotta get better. And so I think it's good because it makes me question some of the options I have been doing in a good way, and I'm like, yeah, actually there is a better answer and I need to figure that out. So reading the opponent is done in different ways. It's not a bad question, and it's up to like, it's kind of up to what you're good at observing and analyzing. Everybody has a different thing that they're good at latching onto, and how in touch with either feel or conscious analysis they are. Some people are good at conscious analysis. I'm not. I'm a much more subconscious person, but I do a lot of theorying outside of the game, and I do a lot of theorying when I rethink about it. But I'm not like as consciously aware as like I think DK is more consciously aware than I am. Ryozo is more consciously aware. Nelly is got to be consciously aware. The way Nelly plays shows a lot of consciousness. A lot of times you're going to win your first few games against Nelly, and that's because Nelly will just spend the time doing reading rounds, reading games, and just learning and playing very patiently. And then you get, when you see the real Nelly, you kind of know it. Okay, so how do we read? This game has high power level, but in VF4 up until VF5, the power level is a lot lower. And so you have a lot of repetition of sequences that allows you to kind of sense what somebody's going for, what they like to do, and then the win conditions that they're trying to do. Before Ultimate Showdown came out, we were playing Final Showdown in a special way where we had some pretty good connections and played, I'll call it Parsec, but I don't want to confuse you. During that time of playing Parsec, though, playing Final Showdown, like I would play against Dennis 0201, and we would play sets that would go like maybe 50 games. We would play long sets. Now here's the thing, if we were playing a first to 10, Dennis spends 7 games just letting the opponent do what they want, see what it is they're trying to go for, what is it that they think their win condition is, what are they trying to do to me, and he'll do little things to test it out and see. So he's literally just like letting you show him your game. And then, but he has an understanding of the game, so he comes up with a plan against it, and then you'll see, after he goes 0-7, you see him win like almost 10 straight, you know? But to do that, you have to kind of understand the game, so that's understanding the concepts of what I call punch, elbow, throw, and defensive techniques. We'll call those escapes, but they're defensive techniques. It means guarding. Evading is a defensive technique. Attacking when you think a throw could be considered that, but really defensive option is like fuzzy guard, evade, throw, escape. Those are the advanced ones, and a few other techniques as well. And punch, elbow, throw, and defensive techniques is really powerful, and I can always show you exactly what that is, but I think you kind of know. Oh, that was good. But after that, you need to know Nitaku. Nitaku is even more important in this game, in my opinion, than guaranteed damage. Guaranteed damage is very important, and it is money on the table, but Nitaku is actually where you're going to do it happens more. It's going to be where you have the opportunity to do really big damage. It's the opportunity to read in a very binary way. It's, does my opponent like to guard a lot? Then I'm going to do throw or guard break. Does my opponent like to attack out of turn when they shouldn't? Then I'm going to do the attack. I'm going to do the mid-attack launcher, counter-hit launcher, you know? Then you learn other tools too, but the Nitaku is really super important to learn, because that's how you beat players that are better than you, and that's how you get better at reading too, in a very simplified form. And on top of that, one of the basic guaranteed damage in this game is punch kick, right? And if you know you have a guarantee, you can do that. However, if it's not a guaranteed situation and it's a Nitaku situation, it's bad to do PK. But if, like, let's say you got a guaranteed situation, you did Nitaku instead, so you did mid or throw, that's not bad to do in those situations. So you're not in trouble if you've lost your opportunity for guaranteed damage, but you at least did a mix-up that could have led to really good damage if you did mid or throw during a guaranteed situation. This game gives you a lot of tools to do other types of reads too. Himajan does some stuff like when he has guaranteed damage at -15, he might not do the -15 Punisher. He might do a jab into a throw, because it might do more damage than the combo that he would have gotten. But he's also seeing if the opponent's actually going to punish him for doing that. And that alone will give him a read. And that alone is sometimes worth a round of knowledge, like losing a round just to gain that knowledge. You know, just to see what it is your opponent is not able to do or is able to do. And if you're wondering what the opponent's supposed to do, well, they have to be aware that he went for a punch into a throw, and then they might launch the throw. Or, you know, that they're unable to do a throw escape after that because maybe they let go and they're too slow, or they're just not aware. And maybe they don't even know the guaranteed situation themselves. So, but either way, reading is kind of done through repetition. And yeah, so for example, punch and then observe their reaction, and the next time IP, counter their previous reaction. Yeah, that's really good. I'm going to read the full text a little later. But, yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that, yeah. But you have to do what works well for you and for what you're able to process, you know.
Round one. Ready, go!
When I miss infinite. Oh, that was bad. Alright, that was thank you very much. I'm glad you didn't get the throw. Thank you. Alright. Let's make use of this. Yeah, because normal hit. Or no recovery hit. That's scary. Punishing me for that, that's good. Thank you very much, Rizzo. My focus is a bit off. That was a good drilling by Rizzo. Thank you so much, Rizzo. Son. Let me see what the chat was saying though. Okay, so White Lotus. Okay, so one, White Lotus Shogun. If you play to learn and get stoked, VF is the game for you. So there's always something to learn. And even now, this game, almost 10 years old. 11 years old in Japan. This game, 11 years old, and we're still learning new stuff, including the Japanese.
Round 2. Ready, go!
What DK Jacky said, most of VS learning is done outside of the game. The game itself is a test to how centered to avoid mistakes, patient to wait for mistakes, and curious to see pattern you are. I agree. And that's a quote from the best player he knows, so okay, awesome.
Ready, go!
Yeah, okay. So another thing is, yeah, you can try to force people into situations where they have to guess and then analyze those results.
Ready, go!
And so keep on learning. I did catch up on the chat. Okay. Yeah, you're on the right track and you've got the right mindset. WhiteLotuShogun. If you've got, like, especially if you have a growth mindset, this game is fantastic. Where each, like, losses are still opportunities to learn. Mistakes are opportunities to learn. Challenging success is a good way to learn. And it works well in this game because everything has at least a couple of answers to it. And because everything has at least a couple of answers to it, again, there's a limit to quote-unquote dominant setups, but Nitaku is one of the things that can be forced pretty hard. And that's why we emphasize it a lot. Alright. I'm going to let you focus on your session with Sensei Ryozo. Or with Ryozo Sensei.
Go ahead, knock yourself out. Round 1. Ready, go! two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout!
Alright, good stuff. So what I would say is, at least in this game, not an exact read on Ryozo, but it's a read on what happened in this situation. He was guarding you a lot. So because he was guarding you a lot, after your jab, instead of doing like an elbow or something, you should be doing like a guard break or a throw. Those should be what you do when you think your opponent's going to guard. And use that until they hit you, and until they hit you out of the throw. But throwing is what you do against somebody that's defending a lot. And so the mindset in this game is that guard is actually not that great, because it could be assaulted by throws or by guard break. Lao has a really good guard break, extremely good guard break. So especially when you're fighting rooms like us, when you sense that your opponent is consistently guarding, use the guard break. You will upset a lot of people. It's good. And then from the guard break, you can do 4-6P backboard punch and do a combo. Yeah. So that's that's all I can say about the game that you just played. White Lotus is basically you could have thrown more and you could have guard breaking more. You could also do low attacks, but low attacks are very risky, especially in this room, because they can be very punished and they put you at a big disadvantage. When people are developing, especially in the levels 20 to 30, most of them do not throw enough. And they think they throw a lot. They're like, oh, I threw a lot. I threw like 5 times. Like, no, you should have thrown way more than that. You should have gotten the... So the thing about the throw, you're doing it so that you can make your opponent afraid to guard. You're punishing them for guarding. You got to attack your opponent's choice, and their choice was guard. So if their choice was guard break, or throw was how you punish that choice. So instead of thinking as guard as a default, like in a lot of fighting games, in this game, it's a choice. And you attack their choice.
Round one. Ready, go!
Bad.
Bring out. Round two. Ready, go!
Finish.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
thank you for this, for the sparring. Thank you very much, Yozo.
See? I thought I'm better.
And in that match, it was a lot of working on basics. Even at my level, I'm always having to rework on basics all the time. You know, recenter myself and think about the options. And Ryozo is very kind to me, so I appreciate it. Like, helping me kind of see what I'm missing again. It's good. I appreciate it so much.
Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go!
That's always a good move to use me. Against Leon, safe mids are good, and that move is one of the best safe ones. Especially because it Sabakis a lot of things too.
Ready, go! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
Good game, Nelly. Oh, very good game, Nelly.
ZaneIX.
Yeah. It looks different at many different levels, and then it circles back too. I like the costume, White Lotus.
Ready, go!
Nice.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
Nice.
Knockout!
So I'm gonna fight with you. You do everything you want. Do everything you want. I'm gonna do punch up with Ryozokawasaki in defense, just to show you how strong those are. That was good. Whew. Good game. That said, there is a way to be cheap against me if I'm playing punch elbow throw, and that is backdash kind of becomes very strong against punch elbow throw. So the punish for a punch elbow throw, like strong adherence to it, is that backdash kind of beats a lot of things, and so then I have to kind of try to just do a play in a weird space attack way. That was good. Good round. All right, it's another account I gotta ban. Nice, you got me with the 4K. Good round. I'm gonna lose this game.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Oh, that was cool. Oh, I got owned.
Excellent.
Good game. Good game, IceWizarrd. Thank you very much. That was a really good game.
See? I thought I'm better.
Oh, the account's already suspended or deactivated? How fast was that? I didn't even do it. Cool, awesome.
Round 1. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go!
So, actually, there's a really good Nitaku situation that you do set up, White Lotus. When you do a jab, the punch, single punch, and it counter hits, your opponent is stuck in Nitaku. You get to do a throw mid mix up if that happens. Yeah. Basically, you'll be +8 if you counter hit with the jab. So that's a Nitaku situation that you set up, right? Similarly, fuzzy guard. I think you're doing it. If you do elbow and it gets blocked, just single elbow, then you can fuzzy guard there because it's -5. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. The opponent's at -8 if you counter hit with the jab. I think Lao's elbow is actually -4. I think it's weird like that. And if it is, you could actually do a crouch backdash. But yeah, I would recommend working on the fuzzy guard. It is really important learning how to do it and then learning how to switch off of it. So learning how to mix it up with evade, throw, escape, guard is a good way to have a balance at being able to turn on and off fuzzy guard and turn on and off evade, throw, escape, guard, and then later evade, crouch dash is really good too. So yeah, just practice it on us. Don't feel bad like if it's not working, but you know, like it'll shapen it up pretty fast. Yeah. But if you're doing that, then what you want to do is you want to practice like elbow flowchart, like single elbow, not the 6 pp. The skill I recommend to doing 6 pp is what I call animation checking, or I now call animation checking. I used to call it pre-checking. And what that means is when you're doing the elbow, watch your opponent. Watch your opponent before it even hits, and try to predict what's going to happen, because if they're crouching already, then you can be confident that you're going to get a crouch hit, which means that the punch follow-up is guaranteed. If you see that they're in the middle of an attack, you can also do the punch follow-up, or you could do a mid-throw mix-up, right? So if you see they're in the middle of an attack while your elbow's on its way, you can predict if they're in the middle of an attack animation that you're going to get a counter hit. So this is a little much for someone that's learning the game, but it's a huge skill in this game, and it allows you to play on this buffering level. So the other thing is, many people don't know that this game lets you buffer. This game, you're supposed to buffer. So what is buffering? Buffering is like, they say you have a 10 frame input buffer, but someone's told me that it might even be 12 frames. But let's say 10 frames. So before you've recovered from like a guard stun, when you block something and your opponent attacked you, you block, you're stuck in guard stun. And then in most fighting games, you have to wait till you've recovered, and the moment you recover, you hit attack. This game, you can press your attack like 10 frames before that. And so you can input like 10 frames ahead of time. That's a full throw, throw with animation, So that's a lot of time that you can buffer and input, and when your character recovers, it'll do that move as soon as it recovers. That's faster than waiting to recover and doing that move. And that throws a lot of people off about this game, because it rewards you for buffering if you get used to that. So, and yeah. Maybe it probably is something like that. No.
Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go!
You could, but backdash is really risky. So the thing about backdash in this game, if you get hit in the middle of the backdash, I'll tell you all about backdash. Backdash is good, but it's risky. So, okay, the only reason I brought up backdash earlier is because if I'm playing that Pete style that I like punch, elbow, throw, and nothing else, then backdash is good. But it is risky if somebody's using a sidekick. Yeah. Then, that example's correct. So, like, but the thing about backdash, if you get hit during a backdash, it's a counter hit. It's really bad. If you get hit with, like, a sidekick, you're gonna get staggered and comboed if they know how to do it and they're aware. But backdash is good because it can set them up for whiff positioning. And it can do other things too. And then, and also you cannot guard cancel a backdash, but you can evade cancel. So that's why we do backdash evade. I hate that sequence. So you can evade cancel a backdash. So the safest backdash is actually backdash, evade, backdash. But like if you do backdash and guard, you will not guard until the end of the backdash or very close to it. So buffering is important. It's just kind of like, yeah, when you block something and then you input the next thing you're gonna do. It's also like important to understand for evades, like how evades work in this game. I must be slow. I think the room today punished IceWizarrd for doing 8K into 8K because he hasn't done that to me yet today. Yet, I think. But yeah. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing if you don't mind. If you don't like me doing it, just tell me you don't like me doing it. I'm going to do punch elbow throw, but you do everything you want. Backdash, anything you want. I'm going to try to fight you with punch elbow throw and defense. Nice. I might get owned. Really good choices. Good choice. I'm gonna die for this. Now this one is a skill, that one's a knowledge check. And that is, if I do that throw, you gotta mash guard and down or up to roll to the side. Roll down or round up, or roll up. Oh, that was so good. You locked me in side turn. So I crouch dash underneath your high attack, and then I threw you. That's what happened there, if you're wondering. The throw I've been doing is back throw. Back throw, yes. I've been doing back throw, mostly. That might have been forward. I think it was back throw. That's back throw. Nice. Punch, punch, punch. Okay, I was like, you did have like the win. So that throw against the wall, you get free combos. You can just mash punch, 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 down kick if you want, until you learn the combo. That's forward throw. This one. Good games. So the reason to illustrate punch, elbow, throw, or repeat, is to show you how I'm setting up damage, how I'm setting up opportunities to hit you. I do like a high jab, so I can set up an elbow or a throw mix up. If I think you're gonna throw, I'm gonna try to jab or elbow it, and then when I defend, I'm gonna mix between elbow or throw. But if I think you're gonna do like fuzzy guard, I might delay throw. Stuff like that, yeah. Yep, keep working on it. Focus on just deny the strongest throw. That's a good strategy. That's a good way to learn to get strong at it.
Round two. Ready, go!
Oh, nice. Oh, that was good.
Knockout.
Okay. Alright, let's go.
Round three. Ready, go!
And I'm not throwing enough, the advice that I gave you. So,
Round four. Ready, go! Ring out. Round five. Ready, go! Knockout.
good game. Thank you, Rozo. I'll try to bring my stronger game later.
It's like you're moving in slow motion.
So what I was saying, White Lotus, is when you're getting used to the throw escape mix-ups and reading that, you can actually reduce the load on your reading for a bit, the focus load, by just at first learning what is the strongest throw your opponent has and denying that. It's usually forward throw, but like Akira, it's back throw. And then maybe when you fight Taka, then what you do there is you mix up between back and forward. But for most characters, there's like one strong throw. Usually it's forward throw. But again, when you fight Jacky, it's definitely forward throw. And then so just deny it. And when Kage, forward throw. Just make sure that Kage never has forward throw, and that's pretty strong in itself because you've already reduced their damage output by doing that. And then later you can worry about the mix-ups, and some of the tactics. So some opponents will love to do neutral throw when the life is low enough that neutral throw would win. They like to do that, especially at the 20 and up, or 25 and up, really. But you see most of the throwscapes happening at like the 30, at level 30.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go!
And Yoli, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I hope you had a good time tonight. I really loved the matches we had earlier in the week and today too. And I hope we get to play a lot more. I hope you get a lot of good rest too this weekend, and I hope I get to fight you more this weekend. So, cheers, man. Thank you so much for all the support and everything, and for the games.
Ready, go!
I'll say it wasn't your best night, I can tell, but it was still such a fun night, and that much more amazing because you were in it. So thank you so much, and thanks for hanging with us. I know how that feels. So,
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout.
let's draw out Rozo Spirit, let's give it to them. And Rozo, thank you very, very much.
Round one. Ready, go!
It should be there in the description. 2525.
Round two. Ready, go!
Welcome, Blade. Very nice. Nice, punishing the low.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
Oh, I don't always put it there, but I did this time. No problem.
Round four. Ready, go!
Yeah, there's a weird effect with the rooms sometimes where it's like we can help each other smooth connections. I don't know how that works, but sometimes that happens. Okay.
I got no time for you.
That is a good trick to do, though, to reduce the bandwidth on the download. Alright, Rozo, thank you very much. Alright, look forward to this fight. Let me see if I can make Rozo work harder. Thank you so much, Rozo. You guys are all making my Friday so much better. What a good start to the weekend.
Round one. Ready, go!
Let's do so. I acted like he did not hit me. I need to start working with the normal hit frames though. Bad move, bad input. That's what happens if you don't respect the plus there. Same setup. Okay.
Round three. Ready, go!
I don't have my focus. Thank you very much, Toyozo. Thank you for your kindness.
That wasn't your best shot.
He's not wrong. So.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout! Round four. Ready, go! Knockout! You can't beat me with that!
Alright, Blade. Go.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout! That wasn't your best shot. Round one. Ready, go! Yeah. Knockout. Round two. Ready, go! Knockout. Round three. Ready, go! Knockout. Round four. Ready, go! Knockout. That wasn't your best shot.
Let's see.
Round one. Ready, go!
Good.
Knockout.
Yeah. Okay. Let's pick better options. Fight frame tight against Ryozo.
Round two. Ready, go!
Wrong answer twice in a row. That won't work.
Knockout.
A few big mistakes in the first round.
Round three.
Let's try.
Ready, go!
So always escape forward when your back is to the wall. I did back, that was bad. Always escape forward. In general against Jacky, you should just escape forward. He's got a limited throw game. And,
Time for you.
you know, you cut off a lot of damage if you've escaped forward, which I did not do. Ryozo, thank you very much. Sorry that I cannot provide much challenge in the last many games, but thank you very, very much. I really appreciate you joining us tonight.
Round one. Ready, go!
This will be a good match.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout!
It's a wonderful privilege to fight Ryozo, I agree. I'm glad you see it that way too. My god. Ryozo is very, very nice. And their game is great. I always love fighting Ryozo. Good fight. Zane's getting used to Lau. It's a lot to learn, and Lau puts on good pressure. Really good stuff, both of you. Let's see here. Okay, so it looks like IceWizarrd's on break right now. Okay. I was gonna go in spectator mode to eat my super late dinner, but that's fine.
Round 1. Ready, go!
That's back throw there. So another tip against Leon is if you evade to his back. And you will cut off a lot of damage just doing that.
Knockout!
But evade is something you do when you're at a disadvantage.
Ready, go!
Nice, ring out. Ooh, that was good.
Round 3. Ready, go!
That was good. That's forward throw. Correct. That was the correct way to get up.
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
Very nice. Good damage, good conversions. Alright. Round 5.
Ready, go! Knockout!
Oh, very close.
See? I thought I'm better.
After this, I'm going to let you two spar a bit, because I'm going to eat a little and comment as well. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be back too.
Round one. Ready, go!
Nice. It's actually hard to play Pete against Jacky too. Really scary high damage on Jacky. You can play however you like, so don't worry. Don't hesitate on my account. I did an uppercut there.
Round four. Ready, go! Round five. Ready, go!
That's right, special high in the last one. Nice. 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 Good game. Very good game.
That wasn't your best shot.
I'll be back in just a little bit, but you guys have fun, and I'll be watching. I'm just gonna watch from my dining table. But I'm really happy to have you guys in this room. Let me watch this first game then, at least.
Let's talk more action. Round one. Ready, go! Knockout.
Alright. So Blade, against this Slough, I recommend avoiding forward throw and limiting him to having back throw. But that's up to you. Hey, IceWizarrd, thank you very much. Man, you're playing amazing. Your Leon is getting strong really, really fast, so keep it up. And I look forward to playing some more soon. I've had so much wonderful times fighting you this week. Keep it up. Your Leon's awesome. Thank you very much for the matches. Keep it up. Have a good night. Have a good night, IceWizarrd. Again, thank you. Cheers. Until next time. And don't worry, WhiteLotuShogun, I am going to add you to PSN.
Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go!
So, Blade, I'm wondering why you're not guarding as much. That's actually what I'm wondering about.
Ready, go!
Maybe it's the Jays.
Knockout!
Keep it up. It's just always good to spar. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna eat my meal and watch you guys, and then I'll be.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! 4. Ready, go! Excellent!
あなたにはクンフーが足りないわ。
Alright, seems like that was it. Okay. Yeah. Looks like the connection was kind of rough then, but yeah, that was kind of funny how it was better when Rosa was in. That said, it is a good time to call it. And White Lotus, Blake, thank you both for being in here tonight and braving through it and fighting us this room. It's always a pleasure having you guys, and I hope it's been helpful. If you have any questions, send them my way. WhiteLotuShogun, you've got me on PSN. You can also add me on any other thing, and if you want to have any questions, let me know. I am happy to see how everyone's progressing and how they do, and you know, the VF journey is a fun one. So I hope VF treats you as good as it's been treating me. I've been loving it for over 20 years. So, yeah. Technically, I think I've been playing almost 30 years of VF. So you guys have a good night, and thank you very much. I'm so glad to hear that. It's I love this series. I've played it since the first one, but I fell in love with Virtua Fighter 2, and then 3 is when I got very serious and traveled to play. 4 is just an amazing era, and 5 was good, but I love this game, Final Showdown, Ultimate Showdown. Have a good night and rest well. Rest well, both of you. Good games. I'm gonna also see if anyone else is streaming VF, and we're gonna raid, because raiding is a good way to keep supporting the scene. You know, it helps. It helped me a lot because Juicebox raided me when I just started. That automatically got me upgraded on my status on Twitch, and that change is a big deal because once that happened, my archives last longer, but also it broadcasts in different resolutions. It helps. It really helped me a lot, and it got me that status within a week or within less than a month, and it was exactly what I needed as a Twitch streamer. It helps because I'm not monetizing at all. It's not about that for me. It is just about that, like, I'm able to stream at different resolutions, and most likely you can view my stream on a phone because of that. I can only watch streams that can broadcast in multiple resolutions, but when you start out on Twitch, you don't get that. You get the one resolution, and so I can't watch a lot of the new streamers when I'm in my car, when I'm using my phone, and I wish I could. I want to support everybody. So rating helps and the VF community is a tight one that knows to help each other. It knows that it's what we've been doing this whole time. It's why, you know, we've been able to develop as players and be strong too, by benefiting from doing whatever it took, traveling around, playing online, streaming more. I'm glad that we're doing it more now. So we're gonna stream to Yun, who's a great player from Korea. And let's support our Korean friends, because they also have a good scene that needs more recognition. So we'll send the raid that way. Everyone have a good night, and thank you very much. This was an amazing night of Virtua Fighter, started by Flash. When I archive this, when I put this video on YouTube, I am going to link to Flash's video, also for those room matches. He had such an awesome session. He turned it into a really good night, and he had some legends in there. So everyone have a good night and have a wonderful VF weekend. Thank you for watching.